All right, guys, welcome into Above Ground World News Live, and the stream is already running slow. What the heck, man? They are hitting us hard here lately. Hopefully, it will pick up and does not buffer too much. I'm gonna probably have to start uploading these to the backup channel. But we'll see how this goes. Anyway, if you guys what the heck? Yeah, it's really running crappy already starting out. I don't think I have anything running that should be slowing it down. Anyway, guys, I'll quit griping about that. We'll get into the show. We got a bunch of heads up. I went and talked. My wife and I went over and got to talk to Tony, let him know everything that's going on. I got a little clip here of him thanking everybody and just kind of telling what's going on. So anyway, guys, much love out there. Here we go. We talked about this the other night about the waves coming in on Hawaii. So they got these giant surf may top 40 feet into Monday, and they're expecting it could produce 40 to 50 foot in the surf zone. You know, when I looked at this, I was only looking at about 20 to 30 foot waves. So I don't know why these are calling for 50 foot waves, but maybe it's different once it gets in close to the banks there. But we'll check that on the Earth Knoll too. So this is right at your doorstep, late Sunday into Monday morning. So heads up for Hawaii. We got super flooding all over Nebraska, Iowa. So right now we're 3 feet above the record crest from late June. So this thing's going to be flooding all the way into spring. So it's already really bad out here. I don't think people know just how bad it is. You know, this is getting to be around like the floods of 93, 2011. And we'll, yeah, you can see right there, man. It's getting really crazy out here. So we'll definitely be checking the forecast just to see who the target zones are for the moisture. But we got more heads up, man. We got mega alerts coming up here in just a second. What was I going to show you here? Yeah, they're starting to rescue people with helicopters out here. The National Guard there in Nebraska and Iowa. And then Indonesia, same thing. At least 58 casualties amid major flooding, mudslides following torrential rains. So this is down by Papua New Guinea. And, you know, we just had the cyclone down there in South Africa. It's still there. It's still hitting the same spot. It's not showing up on this map right now, but when we go to the world view, you'll see it. We still have Cyclone Savannah. That one's not going to hit nobody, but this Tropical Storm Trevor. This is a major deal here. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on, let me close that. Actually, I don't even think I'm ready for that. All right, here, I'll tell you what, guys. Let's go ahead and play the clip that I had with Tony. And we'll play this, and then we'll jump back into this weather. But mega thanks out there for everybody that helped us through the PayPal and through the Super Chat. But here I go. Let me play this clip. All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome back to Above Ground World News. I'm over here with my neighbor, Tony. We want to thank you guys for helping us try to get it back in order. What's going on, Tony?
Hey, well, yep. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, we check out that view he's got. So, like we, you know, I told him I wanted to buy all the wood and have it delivered, and then he built this first place, you know, real fast, like in a couple of days. This time he wants to take his time and build it. So I'll let you tell. You want to tell also about what happened the next night?
Oh, well, yeah. spending the night at a friend's down the park here, and woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to take my, pee, and sat back down in the chair to go back to sleep, and I felt this whoosh in the house, and I didn't know quite what that was, and everything looked fine, and about 15 minutes later, then the smoke alarm went off. And after just having this happen, to be in somebody else's house and have their smoke alarm go off, and I'm alone in their house because they were gone for the weekend, I freaked out, something terrible. And there was no smoke in the house, but it did smell a little funny. And it dawned on me they had a basement, because I'm living here in a little cabin without a basement. I forget about basement. I run down to the basement, and they had a space heater in their basement hooked up to a couple of propane tanks, and apparently one of the lines leaked, and whoof, I felt, was when it caught fire, because there's flame shooting out about this far past the regulator, and the one flexible line melted away. So luckily I could turn it off, but otherwise, here I was sitting in somebody else's house, and I thought it was going to go up in flames too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just like sometimes we got to go through crazy stuff, but we always get rebuilt.
the fire gods are after me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we got enough good energy now that for all you guys helping us, that we're gonna get him fixed back out. He got a lot of help from the people down in the other neighborhood too. So all something we don't see around the world is neighbors helping neighbors. So this needs to be use this as an example. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring Tony on here. He wants to thank everybody for all that. I live right over there, so we're pretty close. But anyway, anything else you want to say, Tony?
I just thank you all very much. You really have added to my feelings towards humanity again, because I was to know that there's people out there that will help people that they don't even know or anything at all. That's really great, and I can't tell you enough.
We'll let you know progress as it goes. Anyway, guys, much love. All right, guys. So there you go. Yeah, he had that crazy bad luck like the next night. He almost was exploded by a propane tank. So, yeah, man, he's just had some weird luck there. And fortunately, we got a great family here on YouTube that were able to help him out. So that's just awesome. And like I said, we'll document all that stuff as it comes and all that good stuff. Now, something freaky just happened. Let me get this where you guys can see this. Now, this is a cyclone down in Australia, and this is really weird because I was trying to make sure it was loaded, and just a little bit ago, too, and then right before it hit, it was a Category 4, and I reloaded it. Now it's showing it coming in as a Category 2. This was just a Category 4 not 1 minute ago. So I don't know what the heck is going on with this program. But, yeah, this is a big heads up for Australia. This is the same place the last cyclones have been hitting. Last time it come in here, did a U-turn and went back over and back down. It was out here for months, man. So, yeah, I don't know if I can trust these models here, because it was just showing a Category 4 right before it hits land. And if you turn this on the IR, you can see all the heat down here. So this thing's going to be running into a bunch of hot air. So that's probably going to intensify it. So, yeah, so here, and then it's going right over these islands right here right now as a Category 1 tropical cyclone. And then it's going to be hitting at a 2 here in the next 120 hours, 48 hours. So crazy, man. I can't believe that just changed on me right here during the stream. And I've never seen it do that before. Let me just check it one more time just to see. Yeah, it's still showing a Category 2 now, man. That's crazy. All right, let me get back over to the other deal here. All right, we might as well go ahead. Yeah, see, they're showing it as a category 1 right now. I'll just take a look at this real quick. That was pretty weird that it went down to a category 1 or 2. See, now it's showing it hitting as a 2 over the island here. And then we'll check the tropical tidbits. I don't know if I trust the Australian maps anyway. Whoa, don't need that. All right. Oh, here's something. Somebody sent me the NASA Whirlwind Project suspension. So on April 5th, 2019, the NASA Whirlwind Project will be suspended. All the Whirlwind servers providing elevation and imagery will be unavailable. You can still download the SDKs from GitHub. There will be no technical support. Now, I don't know if this is going to affect me or not on the worldview maps. This is more of a program for the 3D modeling. Like if Jim Lee's climate viewer was hooked to this, he would be screwed. Hey, thanks out there, Super Chat. Much love out there. So yeah, I just wanted to take a quick look, and they're definitely spraying into this storm, this cyclone here that's going to be tracking right over this northern part of Australia and then hit right over here, right where I think it was Cyclone Ulmer or Oscar or one of them cyclones over there. So I kind of wonder if David Miles is over here doing some more stuff. We'll get into this worldview here in a minute. Let's go ahead and jump into the 16-day forecast. And first thing I want to show you before we get into the 16-day forecast, I'm going to show you the targets of all the moisture. And we know the Missouri, it looks like they want to flood out Arkansas, parts of southern Missouri, and Ohio. Not to mention the California, Oregon coast up there. The Keys down here, the Cayman Islands or the Leeward Islands down in there, the Bahamas, whatever that is down there, mega floods are going to be happening down there too. So let me go ahead and get this on our model so we can kind of check this all out. Hey, thanks there, Pammy. Much love. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go over this 16-day forecast. We're going to go up 6 hours at a time. We're going to start today. Everybody out there that wants to keep track, write down any of these crucial dates and areas, and then we'll go into the Canadian model and kind of compare them. And then after that, we're going to factor in the weather modifications as they come, because that's what affects these storms more. That's why your mainstream meteorologists can't tell you, they can't forecast out one day, because they don't factor in the spraying operations. They don't factor in the weather control systems. And that's why they're always wrong. That's why we can forecast out 16 days and be right almost every time. Anyway, guys, so here we go. Let's get started. Let me make sure I got this where I can get everything going. So, all right, we're starting right here. I got to get this up where I can still click but yet see everything. All right, here we go. We're going to go up 6 hours at a time. So where they've been spraying down here in Florida, down in Mexico, you guys are still going to be getting rain. A little bit of snow there in the Ohio Valley. Let's go up another 6 hours. So 12 hours for now, a little bit of rain. It's kind of a light map for a while, but we got some severe weather coming in. Here we go on Tuesday down here in Florida, March 19th. You got some severe coming in on the southern part of Florida. So it looks like the southern part of the Keys in Florida is the target on the 18th, 19th. Still into the 19th. We got a little bit of light rain there in Missouri. And we got a system coming in, a new low pressure coming into California here on the 20th. So we're going to keep on cycling this. Look, they're going to hit the Missouri River some more on the 20th. California, it's coming some more. We'll be checking that atmospheric river, see if they're pulling it back. Got a new system getting ready to come up through the southern part of Texas there. Rain. I mean, this isn't no real mega rain except for maybe the dark patches there. That's like 2 inches of rain. We don't need any rain in Missouri or Illinois or Oklahoma or any of these places. So that's going to stick around for a while. We're still on March 20th, and it's going to track right on across Bermuda. You're going to get hit with some weather here on the 21st. And then sporadic raining there on California, New Mexico, Colorado, more snow here on the 22nd. And here we go. So just tracking this up, still on the 22nd, 23rd. Look at this system coming in. Northern California, Washington, Oregon. And these are all the same places that just got hit by the bomb cyclone over the Midwest. This is on March 23rd. And we're going to track this on out into the 24th. It's going to kind of, looks like it's going to split. This could be a little bit of a wind event too. You're going to have more wind up there in Wyoming, still raining in Oregon, Washington, and it's going up. Here's Sunday, the 24th. Now, here's where the severe weather is going to start kicking in on Sunday, the 24th, right here at the corner of Texas, Arkansas, parts, Oklahoma, Louisiana. Hey, thanks there, Jason. And this could get a little bit worse here towards the end of the month. Look at these storms down here getting ready to hit the Bahamas down there. Look at that purple. We're looking at over 2 feet of moisture. Make sure you guys can see that. Look at that storm. Let me back that up 6 hours. So right here on March 24th, if you're on vacation down here in the Bahamas, you might want to leave a day early, because once I click this, look at that. That is mega rain there. That's into the purples. That's in above 24 inches of rain. That's going to be like a miniature cyclone or hurricane right there. Yeah, that's a big rain event. That's right where the ionospheric heater is. That's where the Arecibo is. More severe weather over Louisiana, Mississippi, still in Arkansas here on the 25th. California's still getting hit. Go on up. Yeah, this is some heavy rain right here through the Ohio Valley. And look at down here in the Bahamas still. It's going to be bad for them guys. Look at that. It's still sticking around, still showing 2 feet of rain. Wow, that is a bad system down there. Warn anybody that's down here that is on vacation to get out of there before the 23rd, 24th. Get out of there. That is going to be a major event. All right. Oh no, I clicked the dang play button. Now I got to back up. So, wow, that is a major storm down there. And here's some more severe weather for Kentucky, Tennessee. And it's going to go right out and up into North Carolina, West Virginia. This is on the 26th. And here we are on the 26th still. So another snow event over here on the West Coast, over here over Montana and all these other places. This is on the 26th. Look at that. Looks like another almost a bomb cyclone almost. Pressure 998. Let me back that up one more time. 996, 997. Yeah, that's not going to drop down enough to be a bomb of jets, but look at the rain. That's going to aggravate the problems we have now. That's going to go on up into the 28th. Here's where the tornado outbreak's going to be. This is going to be on March 28th. Now, this will be something we'll have to watch if it tracks a little north, a little south, but they're pretty much on target right here for the Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, the new Tornado Valley right here, which is right over the New Madrid. Seems like they're hitting these spots on purpose. Look at this. On the 29th, still major severe weather. Now it's going to split off down into Texas, Louisiana, then right on over to Mississippi and then into Alabama. But look way up here, even we're going to have severe weather up in Illinois, Ohio. And here's March 30th, right over Kentucky, Tennessee, northern Alabama. And look at that. That's another 995, man. We're getting these crazy spin-ups out here. More flooding on the 31st. Still snowing, man. This is going to be going into April 1st. We got a big-time snow event for Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, South. I mean, it's not going to stop snowing, man. This is like the winter that won't end. Another big severe system here on this April 2nd. Let's take that as far as we can go so we can forecast up all the way to April 2nd. Hopefully you guys wrote down the crucial dates. And, yeah, we'll check the Canadian model too. I'll tell you what really looks really, really bad to me is that storm down here in these islands. That is going to be a really... Let me shrink this down so I ain't got a... There we go. Yeah, that's going to be a wicked storm right there. I wouldn't be surprised if that spins up into something. I mean, that was showing 2 feet of rain for a couple... But it's always good to check this one too. So here we go. Let's go on up. Still showing a little snow there in West Virginia. Just little spotty stuff. And Florida's the target right now. This one's showing some pretty severe weather on Wednesday. So I'm just going to scroll this one up as far as it goes. So right there it's showing as right off the coast there on the 21st. So it's kind of just... It is showing the severe weather on March 24th also. This thing's showing a bigger area. It's showing all the way from Texas, all the way up into Missouri, Oklahoma. Arkansas is still the target. Louisiana, target. Now this is a pretty good spin up. This is showing a bigger wind event. So tornadoes down in the southern part of the storm for sure. That's going to track right along. So, yeah, this is on the 24th to 26th. That's looking pretty severe. So, yeah, we'll be watching these. You know, this is pretty far out there. This is the 27th, 10 days from now. So we'll definitely keep our eye on it. We showed you guys the total precipitation. Let's show that one more time. For the next 6, this goes all, this is at 16 days. This is 240 hours. Let's put this is where the target is on the Canadian model, California, the mountains, northern California, right here, the St. Louis area, Illinois. This is where it's already flooding mega. And if we switch this back to the GFS, it's showing, you know, it's pretty much same thing, a little bit farther south of Missouri. But as you track this on up and you see the full weather plan, that's pretty major right there. All right, I think we ought to try to check the winds while we're here. If I can find what I'm looking for. I always have a hard time with this. All right, here we go. Let's back this out. This is going to also tell us the crucial days for the wind. Now, this is about 4,000 feet up. The wind, it only gets down to 850 HPAs. So, all right, so here we go. What are we on here? We're not even on today yet. All right, so here's today. Let's just kind of track this out. Go back, look at the crucial dates of the storms. This is on March 20th. Big wind with that event. Nothing like what we just had, but yeah, theirs it gets really strong, but something to keep our eyes on here. Look at the wind coming in Northern California, Washington, Oregon here on the 22nd. Wind event for Pennsylvania, West Virginia. This is on the 23rd. Yeah, anytime it gets up above the yellows, man, we're looking at pretty strong winds. You've seen what just happened. Look at that one there. This is on the 25th, that 25th storm. Oh, wow. Look at the wind centered over Missouri on March 27th, all the way up into Minnesota. Goes right over Illinois. Look, that's in the dark, man. That's into the 60-mile-an-hour winds over Chicago. Oh, it's getting up into the purples. That's right over the Lake Michigan. So if there's still ice up there. Yeah, I got the email. I only got to just glance at the emails. I'll jump on the emails tomorrow. Hey, thanks there, National Dossier. Yeah, I will check out that app. And then I'll promote it and all that stuff. So here's another wind event here on the 29th. Yeah, you see the circulation on that. We're definitely going to get severe storms with that pressure right there. There comes another big wind event on April 1st. Way up there in the purples. All right, guys, so that's the 16-day forecast. And like I said, we'll definitely, keep our eyes on that and see what kind of weather if they're hitting them things with a bunch of frequencies or super cloud seeding, we're going to know if we need to, warn it for a heavier or a little bit less. But yeah, here's the wave field coming into Hawaii there. Look at that. That's a giant wind field. Let me back this up, see what it started out like. All right, so yeah. So that's what they're going to be dealing with for the next couple days. Nothing else really major other than you can see the cyclone out here. So we're all El Nino. And it's not heating up out here. It's not showing it. And the long-range southern oscillation models was not showing an El Nino form, but they keep pushing it. And look, it's actually cooling down. There is no big heat up going here. Like we could go back to I think 2016 was the El Nino year. See if this will load. Yeah, see, look how hot it was getting. And this was a weak El Nino in 2016. So this is more what a light El Nino looks like. Then when we go to now, how can they call this a El Nino? It's not even close. So I don't know where they're getting their information. All right, let's go ahead and check the carbon dioxide. I really wish I would have had more time. I wanted to bring up an old video I did on a methane release that happened over here. Hopefully I'll get time next day or two. We need to take a look back at that. But yeah, super high amounts there in Southern California. It's like going all the way up the coast. Right there at the south part of Lake Michigan, the East Coast. You can see all our fires going on. China's picking back up. India's still looking pretty good for them. Let's go ahead and check the carbon dioxide. Still got a lot of high levels down here, man. Same there at Lake Michigan. Stream looks like it's sucking out on us. All right. Yeah, this is a crazy map, man. This is the carbon dioxide at the surface. And when you go, let's take this one back 2016 and just look at the colors. See, when you don't have a bunch of volcanoes going off, when you don't have a bunch of fires across the world, tons of geoengineering going on, this is how dark it should look. Really, it should look like this dark. But we had so many volcanic ash. We had so many fires this year and last year that, let me click down. I mean, look at this. The whole Earth is almost in a Venus syndrome mode. I mean, look at the whole thing is turning white. Like we're getting into a crucial point right here. And what are the weather controllers doing? They're spraying the skies. They're trapping this shit in. I'm telling you, they're mad, man. They're trying to ruin the food supply. They're doing the depopulation. Just take a look at the Georgia Guidestones. That tells it all. Wow, look at the dust storm that come off the Sahara Desert. There's actually a new one coming, bombarding Venezuela and all these places down here. This is PM 2.5s. This is a carcinogen. Man, there's some, they're really messing up, let me tell you. They're really screwing some stuff up. Look at the fracking. From all the fracking going on, the levels are just really high here over Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. And I don't know what's going on over here off the East Coast. That looks like that might be North Carolina, South Carolina area. That is pretty big time. Let me see if I can fast forward this. If anybody knows what's right there, look at the fracking stuff. All right, man. This is some sucky ass stuff we're looking at, but man, it's got to be known, and people got to know, man. This stuff is being manufactured. Looks like our solar stuff has went way down. And we are done with that. Let's go ahead and try to check the worldview. I don't know if it's going to load, but we'll give it a shot here. How'd I get on the wrong day? Oh, okay, there we go. So we can see our next system out here. And let's just take a quick look at this. It probably ain't going to load real good. So we do have some aerosols going on over Idaho, Oregon. And right where the air quality is really bad here in Los Angeles, there's nothing. There's no aerosols. That tells me there's something leaking out of the ground. I think we have a methane leak coming back out of the ground. I recorded a massive one in 2015 where the whole West Coast like exploded. And man, if it starts showing up again like that, man, it's gonna be time to start thinking about, major earthquakes. I'm still surprised we're not having no big ones over here with all the weight of the snow. So we still have a spraying operation over Texas, Louisiana. We get this on a good layer where we can pull it out. Might take this a minute to load here. Looks like the stream's finally picking back up. Now if we can just get this to load. Yeah, I looked at this earlier, man, and it was... Yeah, here's a big-time spraying operation over North Carolina. Look at them fat liners in the sky. X's. Freemason symbols up there. Spraying all the way out off the coast. Real light spraying operation right here off of Delaware. Looks like everybody up in the north, Ohio, is getting hammered. Definitely could see that. Yeah, spraying operations over the lakes. All over Michigan. Michigan's getting just bombarded right now with aerosols. All the way up into Canada. Wisconsin, I can't. Yeah, you guys are looking okay. A lot of snow on the ground. That's what a lot of this white stuff is. Now, we got sprayed here in Missouri. It was really weird spray. I actually took some photos. And you can almost see, I'm thinking, some of this smoke right here is for me burning my property off today. I was trying to go back to find Tony's fire on here, but it's cloud covered that day. Yeah, we can't pick it up. I was hoping to see if we could pick up his fire on here. But yeah, I was burning off today. I'm somewhere on one of these little loops around this lake. Could be that one, or it could be up here. I can't really tell. And maybe it'll come in better tomorrow. But yeah, we did have a weird light spraying operation that made a synthetic sky look. So yeah, they're definitely spraying the top side of this. So Florida's definitely the target in the near future. They're getting hit right now. This is where the rain's coming. And then here in a few weeks or 10 days, Haiti, Dominican Republic, all these places down here are going to be getting hit with that mega storm. Jamaica, maybe part of the Cayman Islands. So yeah, that's going to be a mega storm kind of up here. We'll dig in on the exact locations as it gets a little closer. See the little bit of dust. I didn't get this thing loaded very good, so yeah. And look, that hurricane that hit Zimbabwe here, it's still there. It is still there. It's parked there. It's still raining over Madagascar. This is a major event for these people. I couldn't get no news on that today. Here's our other cyclone. Wow, it almost looks like a face. It looks like two eyes and a nose. All right, so yeah, that definitely looks like a regular cyclone there. And then our new cyclone that's going to be coming is right here. It's a small looking one right now, but they're definitely seeding. They're definitely cloud seeding into this storm. And that was real freaky that it was going to be a Category 4. And as I was loading the maps, it turned into Category 2. Gotta wonder what David Miles is doing, if anything, down here. All right, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the Ghost 16. Thanks out there, everybody in the super chat. Much love out there. Definitely helps keep us going. If you didn't see that one little that one tab that I really didn't want up, it was the internet, and it showed how I've already had to pay 3 times already this month. I have to pay by the gigabytes. Like I run out, like I accidentally left the RAM slider running the other night, and it used the whole month's of data in one night. Yeah, I've done that twice, man. I got to make sure to close this stuff down when I go to bed. All right, we're going to take a quick look at this, just see what the radars are doing. Then we're going to jump into the Ghost 16. So they got the, excuse me there, they got the radars off right down there in Florida where they want it to rain. Still taking some birds out of the sky here over the central United States. No beams, no, onion-looking things, no military. Next-raz are doing a whole lot of nothing right now. You got that one kind of doing stuff. I was really wanting to pay attention to the weather where it's flooded there in Nebraska because they had to evacuate the National Weather Service, and And I filmed that place, man. There's tons of microwave dishes there and the Nexrads and all kinds of stuff there. But funny, we're not going to have no weather there for a while. But I was really wanting to document how the weather went around when these Nexrads go down. So it don't look like we're probably going to get to do that right now, because conveniently it's cleared up for a couple days. All right, let me try to get into the Ghost 16. Yeah, it's pretty nice here in Missouri too. I mean, I was out, working on the barn. I'm going to upload a video to the backup channel before I go to bed here on what I've got done on my house and the new barn that I'm working on. I'll upload that before I go to bed. You guys can check that out over on the backup channel. All right, let me try to get this loaded. And once we get this load, if it'll load. And we'll get that going. All right, while that's loading, welcome in Vicky, Carol, Q City, Lady, Radical Ralph, Natural Born, Rebel, Vicky, Gypsy, Wes, Bill, Johnny, Rhonda, Just Went, Jack's Night, 7, Durham, Michelle Perez, Brian Knight, Jan Penland, Skywalker, Holly M, Alt 69, Carmen, Ron Fry, Heather Lay, Kate in Orlando, Blue Collar Art, Terry Taggart, Zippity Doodah, Troy, Saved by Grace, FRM Heaven, Natural Dossier, Johnny, Natural Born Rebel, Bill, the Batologist, Ron Fry. Yeah, Francis Spring. Yeah, I just didn't have the thing loaded. Montana, welcome in. Casey, welcome in. Amy, Kelly, Buddy, Ellen, Dennis, Ramona, Vicky, Nikki, News Now. Hey, Brandon, John Carresso, Stephen Durham, Agenda 21 Truth, the Marty Tricks. I didn't even see that one. St. James, it's going so fast. Teresa Small, Paris is calling. Ron Fry, Brian Knight, Clint, Paul P, Stormwatcher, Nick, 7, Casey, Captain Guam, can't forget you, Nevadaologist, Vicky Carroll, Johnny. All right, you saw it here. Okay, guys, let's see if this thing will load. I'm losing my voice. Whoa, look at that spraying operation over Idaho. Didn't even see that on the worldview map. That's a mega spraying right over. That's going to go right over Yellowstone, isn't it? Things that make you go, All right, I'm going to have to zoom in on that one. That's, didn't even see that really. I've seen just a few sprays, but man, this one really is bringing it out. All right. Wow, did it not click? Try that again. Let me smoke a cigarette. Maybe that'll fix my voice. Yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed to the backup channel, man. That's really important because eventually they will definitely probably take this one down. So look at that spraying operation. Look right here. They're just super gritting. Man, see, they're still targeting Paradise, California, man. Major spraying operation right there. All the way up. spraying into the night. Super big X there in North Dakota, all over Wyoming. Yeah, Idaho, major target. I mean, look at that. Hopefully you guys could see that. And crazy spraying. Let me really zoom in on a couple of these because that's some bad spraying. Yeah, my wife and I, we both love our cigarettes. We won't let them take them away. There's nothing better than an after dinner cigarette. Come on. Yeah, look at these guys right here. Look at that. I mean, that's so undeniable. Look there right off the coast of California. There's 3 or 4 jets right there. All over Redding, California. They're just bombarding. And then look, they must have restarted super heavy, like an orb drop. And then they did the big liners. I mean, that is blatant spraying. That's a targeted spray. And then right here, these are all X patterns. They were all X patterns. This is targeted spraying right here. I mean, that is insane. So none of them clouds right here that we seen on the worldview map were actually clouds. These are a synthetic, man-made weather system. That's exactly what this is. Targeted, go right over Paradise, California, right up into Nevada, all the way up into Idaho, and then into Colorado there. That is crazy. So, all right, guys, I think we're going to call this a show. And much love out there. Thanks again, everybody that helped us out, to help Tony out. Much appreciated. It's going to really help him be able to build how he wants this time. So, going to be awesome to watch that happen. Like I said, I'll upload a video to the backup channel. Make sure you check it out. And much love out there. I'm going to jump off here before I lose my voice. Anyway, let's turn it up. Let's rise. Here we go.